Aha! It worked. Yay! We have beat the system. It only took us 12 minutes. Hi, sweeties. Now you can see my hands. Nice to see you. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I couldn't say. I could not say. I've been trying. I've been trying. Hi. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna go into PayPal just one little tiny moment. So just give me a second. And here we go. Let's go like that. Let's go over here. All right. I have Julie. I have High Priestess. Just give me a second. I've got Julie. I've got High Priestess. I have Love Shine. We have Mimi. And we also have Stephanie. Okay, so first on up is actually going to be Love Shine. Then we're going to move on forward to High Priestess. We're going to go and see Stephanie, followed out by Julie and Mimi. All right, so Love Shine is first, followed out by High Priestess. Moving on forward to Stephanie, to Julie, and to Mimi is a list that I have at this moment, okay? All right. Here we go. So I am going to go into my email because I believe that you sent me something that I did not have time to go and read, but I know that you did send me something. So just hold on a second. Let me go do this. Let me do that. Let me do this. Okay, I got you here. All right. You listened to your reading. You said he did buy you something and give it to her because of finances, but he already bought her gifts. Yes, what she wanted. Mm-hmm. I know it's not a question about, wait, are you here? Are you even here? Let me go see. Okay. Hi, Julie, sweetie. I can let you know when it's your turn, my beautiful love. Ah, love shine. You're such a sweetie pie. Hi, Maria, sweetie. Okay, so here we go with love shine, and you are going to be at 3 minutes 40. All right. So, I know that he already bought her some gifts. Completely aware of that. And I know that he didn't need to give her more, but he felt like he needed to give her more. And he kind of felt that you would probably kind of forget about it. So it kind of made him look better. And that's a little bit why he actually did it. It made him look better and kind of thought that you would forget about it. And he kind of thought into his mind that he would buy you something else at another point in time. So it wasn't about hurting you or taking something away from you. It was really more about something looking good for him, towards her, towards family, and everything of the such is the way that I'm seeing it. Yeah. Okay, nothing big. And just kind of tired. That's what I said. He was going to have some days that he was going to be feeling a little bit more off. No, that's it. He didn't need yours. He didn't honestly, no. Like I'm saying, he didn't need to give yours away, but he did. The reason why he did is because he felt like he needed to do something more. He felt like he needed to give something extra, if you will. And that's why he actually did it into that kind of a way. So it was not like she would have thought he didn't give her as much as he usually does. And that's why he actually gave it to her. She would have thought, well, he doesn't love me as much. He didn't give me as much. He doesn't care for me as much. And so he felt, okay, I'm going to save myself all the judgment. I'm going to save myself any other kind of problems or issues that are going to be coming around. And I'm just going to give it to her. And so, honestly, I do not feel like he did this into a way, like he didn't think into his mind that you would be thinking about this, that this would become somewhat of a problem and that you would talk about it. Absolutely not. So, into a way, he is completely surprised about this. And again, he didn't do it because he wanted to hurt you. And yeah, he already purchased her some gifts, but this was something that was into the extra. And I get that because I'm a little bit like that. I can buy you a gift, but then I'm like, oh, I think you'll like that too. Or hey, I got that kind of laying around. Let me give it to you also, and I'll pick something on up after. So I get where this is coming from. And again, it's not because he wanted to hurt you. It's simply a question that he wanted to give her a little extra something so it looks good. That's it. That's all. What were his thoughts on his gifts when you gave him yours? Honestly, he thought that whatever it is that you bought him was very thoughtful. Very thoughtful, very loving, very thoughtful, very sweet. We do have our Tower in reverse. This is absolutely something that he wanted, that he knew, that you knew, that he would absolutely love. That is helping you guys move on forward into a certain way. Honestly, Sweetie Pie, he saw this as something coming from the heart, something being passionate, something being loving. He felt like he truly was loved. I don't see any disappointment. I see happiness. I see a lot of thought being put into it. However, I do feel like he felt that you spent a lot onto him into a certain way. I don't know what amount you usually spend onto him and anything of the such, but he did feel like there was a little something that was there that might have been a little extra, and he kind of felt bad for that. Now, what were his thoughts and feelings when he gave her your gift? I'm not looking into the chat at this moment because otherwise I'll lose your questions. I'm into the email. So if there's anything, I'm going to go back into the chat in just a few moments, okay? He knew that if you did find out, it would create somewhat of a conflict. There's no doubt about it. No doubt. If you found out, there would be some type of a conflict and it would create somewhat of a problem. However, into his mind, he was not doing it into that kind of way. He was doing it into a way to kind of try to protect himself, to make himself look good. So, but do I feel like he felt bad giving her your gift? No, I don't. And the reason being is because into his mind, it was not, I'm going to give her your gift and that's going to be the end of it. Into his mind, he truly had, I'm going to give her, your gift, but I'm going to purchase something back on for her. It's just that time kind of went on by, financial issues kind of remained, and he kind of thought, if she's not going to say anything, I'm just going to leave it the way that it is. You know, a little bit of how it is at the momentum. You're like, oh my God, it's like Christmas time. You need to have something underneath the tree, or you see each other, you need to give something. But as time kind of drifts away, sometimes you kind of think the other person kind of forgets about it. So maybe it's not as necessary. That's what I'm feeling from it. So I kind of feel like because of the circumstances, this is where he's at. He didn't mean to hurt you. He didn't mean to create any problems. It's almost like into his mind if he was doing a transfer. I have a gift card here. I'm going to give this card over here. It makes me look really good. And then I'm going to go and buy another gift card and I'm going to give it to her. So it's really not changing anything. I'm just really giving this one over here so I look better. And then I'm going to go and buy another one over here. It's just that going to buy the other one never actually happened. So how did he feel after talking about it yesterday? Mm-hmm. I know, even if it was his idea, sweetie, he did purchase something for you, but he gave it away. And he thought that you probably would forget about it, so he didn't give it to you into the return. I know she got a nice watch. It doesn't really matter what it is that she got. It doesn't matter if it was a jewelry, or if it was a watch, if it was a pair of socks. She got something. Whatever it is that she got, you didn't get. And your gift was given to her. But it wasn't given to her in order to hurt you. He never thought you would actually know. He thought he was going to go buy another one, purchase another one, and give it to you. But until you actually said something, then he kind of realized that's where it happens. Hi, Sean. Nice to see you, sweetie pie. Let me go back into your questions. So how did you feel during and after you talking to him about it yesterday? Honestly, I do feel like he felt a little bit bad about it. There is some anxiety. There is some anxiousness. There is some like, what the F did I do? I probably did something that was wrong, that was not okay. Probably should not have done it in that way. Not really quite knowing how to repair it, but I feel as though he will. So you're most likely going to receive some type of a gift card into the following 2 to 3 weeks coming from him, which is going to be the gift that you did not receive. And then turn around and lie about it, right? I think your idea about a couple massage would have been really quite nice. I don't see that as being a crappy gift at all. Let's go to your usual questions, sweetie pie. High Priestess is next, by the way. So High Priestess is going to be following on through after we're going to go and see Stephanie. Usual questions all together, sweetie. We do have our 10 of Cups. We do have some Star. Things are not going necessarily well at home, but we're not going anywhere, and we're kind of hoping for things to kind of turn around. So hoping for things to get a little bit better, although kind of knowing that things are not at the best at this moment. So I'm basically going to say to you, things are okay, wanting better, but still the circumstances are not changing. His life at home is one of a certain stagnancy. Every once in a while, there's something that's a little bit more positive. Every once in a while, there's something that's a little bit more negative. There's a fight, there's something, there's a challenge that kind of arises. But other than that, usually speaking, I feel like they're a little bit into a certain limbo where things are what they are. We're not really looking to change anything. It is what it is. Which is okay, because that just kind of means for you that it's not evolving. It's not getting into something that is better or stronger or more beautiful, or that will end up overpowering you. As for you, we do have over here our 6 of Pentacles. We do have our Star also, hoping and wanting better with you also. More exchanges, but more collaboration with you. Wanting to spend more time, but wanting to form somewhat more of a union with you. So I'm going to say, into the energies that I'm getting, with the wife, there's a lot of stagnation. It is what it is. With you, there's more of, I want to do better. I want to work onto this. I want to make things better. I want to look towards a future. So there's a beautiful collaboration that is with you that is not present with her. For what is going on over here, we do have our Knight of Cups into things that he's not saying towards you. We do have our Devil. He is definitely looking towards not only giving you love, but also the beautiful temptation of everything that is sexual that is surrounding you guys. Now, I know that for you, it kind of goes both ways, but for you, it is more emotional than something that is sexual. As for him, he wants you to know that he truly does love you, but he wants to be able to offer you more. But he does want you to know that it is a beautiful dynamic that you guys both do have within the physical and the emotional at the same time. It's like you kind of come on in and you calibrate everything all together. Everything just comes into a certain unison, and it makes sense. I know that he knows that often you're not necessarily happy about the way that things go or the way that things turn out or some things that he does. But that's the way he is. Sorry, you might be hearing my kids into the background. I don't know, I think they're playing Roblox, something. They're very excited, whatever the heck they're playing at. The Wheel of Fortune, followed out again by the star. You keep getting the star tonight. Star, 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 star. Doesn't matter where it is. Doesn't matter what deck I'm taking. It keeps coming on through. In regards to you, he only sees beautiful possibilities. He sees the union. He sees the match. He sees the companionship. He sees the forward movement. He sees that you guys are meant to be together, and he's looking at all the beautiful opportunities and possibilities that are going to be opening on up towards you, and some that even at this moment he has not even thought about. So I'm going to say a good prosperous future for you and him altogether, my love. Don't want you to worry about it. Whatever is in regards to gifts, sweetie, it's a gift. It's a gift. He gave it to her. It's shit. All right, it's shit. Let's just put it that way. It's total crap. But he didn't mean to do it to hurt you. So he is going to end up giving you something in return, and maybe he'll have actually learned a lesson out of this and is never going to repeat the same thing again, because he knows next time he's going to be caught. Hopefully, at some point. Hi, Storytime Kitchen. Nice to see you, sweetie. Thank you, my love. No, he's not going to give you more. He's going to give you the same thing. Same thing, sweetie. Same, same, same. It is a nice reading, my love. It is. In the overall, he loves you, love Shana. What you need to remember is he's into a financial rut. He's trying to make his life okay over here. And with you, he just loves you. He's trying to make you happy, sweetie. He's not trying to create any problems. I know, my love. I know, but he didn't mean it that way. He did not, and I stress it. I stress it. I really want you to know. He did not. I have never, ever seen into your readings that he meant to disrespect you in any kind of shape, form, or way. And it's really important that you know that. He doesn't want to hurt you. He wants to protect your love. He truly does love you, sweetie. I swear to God. High Priestess, are you here, my sweetie? We're going to leave you a timestamp because we always do. I think Annelle's onto her way. She's like talking near my door. What's up, sweetie pie? What can I do for you? I have no kitty cats. What do you want? You like my little witchy cute little shoes? They're so cutie. What do you want, sweetie? Okay, take it. Okay. Adios, amigos. Love you. Bye. I got you, High Priestess. Il y a un chargeur en bas aussi, je pense. Ok. Evelyne, es-tu partie? Oui. Elle dort pas ici? Non. Mais demain. Ah non, 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 non. J'ai pas dit oui pour là-bas, hein? Non, 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 non. Non, c'est pas pareil. No. What the F, honestly. I told her friend could sleep over tonight, and she's like, no, she's not sleeping over tonight, but she'll sleep tomorrow. I never said tomorrow. I said tonight is okay. Sweet Lord, I've got other stuff planned for tomorrow. All right, okay, High Priestess, hold on. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Kids will be kids. They decide things upon their own. That's all I have to say. All right, hold on. I'm logging to PayPal to go and get your questions. And we are going to add on in story, and we're going to add on in Yvonne. All right. Okay, up next is going to be Stephanie, by the way, followed up by Julie. Stephanie already needs a timestamp, but Julie, we're going to go and see if she's around. The landlord is staying in the... Did I put a timestamp? Did I? I did. Okay. You're going to make him pay for it? And he's not going to do it again? Good for you. You go for it, sweetie. Yeah. You're going to go eat. You're going to get the most expensive thing onto the menu. Oh my God. I guess so. I guess so. I don't know. Okay, hold on. All right. Well, I say you do what you need to do, love shine. Do what you need to do to make yourself happy, sweetie. Okay, so the landlord is staying in the extra room for 3 days. Why? We had a house meeting. Okay. And the roommate doesn't want to clean and got smart with you and you told him it's not your problem if he's dirty. Yeah. Why? What is going on? I do not understand this. I'm sorry. I don't get it. I don't get it. So you've got a dirty person who lives with you, right? A dirty roommate. Doesn't clean anything, doesn't do anything. They're dirty. They think you're going to take care of it. You don't want to take care of it. But at the same time, I mean, you do want to go have your shower. You do want to go to the bathroom. You do want things to be clean. So it's a little bit of an issue. Along with, kitchen, everything and the such, I'm sure. That being said, why is a landlord living with you guys? And why does the landlord want to move in? Like, this is too much. This is not what you signed up for. There must be a way out of this altogether. Just move out. I don't even have to look at the cards. Move the heck out. Find yourself a place, move out. This is just chaos. Let the landlord live with the dirty roommate. That's all I have to say. May the landlord pick up the stuff because he's the owner or he's the landlord or I don't know what. Just run. Run like hell. Honestly. Run, sweetie. This is no good. Not even coming from me, coming from the cards. No good. You be the magician of your life and you just go away. It's either that or you're going to pick up the little thing and you're going to start washing like a maid, sweetie pie. This is not good for you. This is not going to go anywhere good. It's not. If you stick around, it's just going to become more chaotic. Landlord's going to kind of mix himself into the whole thing, he or she, whatever. It's going to continue. It's going to be just more issues, more problems. The cleansiness of the other is going to remain the same. It is not going to change. You have to take power over the situation. You have to move out. Basically, it is what it is. There's nothing more I can say. So I'm going to say, out of all of this, move out as far and as soon as you possibly can. I'm going to go see when you're able to move out and what's going to be happening with that. But nothing good is coming out of this situation. It's just weird. It's weird. That's it. It gets really weird. Yeah, I know. What is that? The landlord said he was planning a movie. It's a mess. And your lease is over in May. Honestly, your lease should be over from the moment that the landlord wants to move in. Because when you signed your lease, did you sign your lease with this roommate and the landlord moving in? No. This is no longer what you signed up for. You signed up for you and this other person. Now it's you, the other person, and the landlord. It's legally no longer binding. It's not working no more. I know. Oh, you have an individual lease. Okay, but I mean, your individual lease, does it mean that it's one person who lives with you or 2 or 3 or 4? How does this go? Ah, sweet Lord. Okay, sweetie pie, Queen of Wands. There's nothing you can do in this situation other than move out. Nothing. So if you can move out into the month of May, start looking towards it. Otherwise, chaos is going to reign. There is no peace. Okay, there's nothing that's changing. These people are going to take over your life altogether, sweetie pie. You need to move out. You need to go away. You need to walk away. Walk away as quickly and as swiftly as you possibly can. There's nothing more you can do. Nothing good is coming out of this. Doesn't matter how I look at it, how I turn it around, nothing good is happening. Yeah, well, we don't, honestly, it doesn't, it's like other things in life. You could be working into a place and that person could be having problems, that person could be having problems. It's a collectivity. Like everything it's a collective. The problem is you're having issues and now the landlord is wanting to move on and it's not acceptable. Move out as fast as you possibly can. Chaos is going to reign. You're going to have the landlord along with a dirty dude. They're going to work together onto this. Your place is just going to be more dirty. It's going to be more issues because the landlord knows that you're going to end up moving out anyways because this is not sufficient. This is not good for you. It's good for the landlord because it's cheaper. Landlord's going to live with the other one. Is going to kind of smooch on off. That's it. That's all. You need to move out. Oh, probably Love Shine. He's wanting to move in because he's got financial difficulties. The landlord's wanting to move in for some kind of reason. I don't know where the heck he lives. I don't know if he lives into the building, but he's got financial issues. And that's why he's going to be moving on in. So you need to get out of that. Yeah. Let me go see if money is coming on into the beginning of February for you, okay, sweetie? Let me go see. But other than that, I'm going to say run. Just run. You seem to have less anxiety. You do seem to have some changes. You do see some beautiful choices arriving. And yes, you are going to be receiving some money. So choices and money and changes coming for you into the month of February. Absolutely. So take that money and run. Yeah, that's it. Run. You are going to get some money. And with that, just go far away. Far, far, far away. We are going to put Stephanie over here at 2615. Stephanie, let's go and see how Jonathan is feeling towards you. Do we have Julie who is with us? Julie, please do let us know. I am, however, going to go and send you just a quick little message. After Julie, I'm going to go and see Mimi, by the way. So let me do this. Let me do that. I got a lot of stuff that is open that makes absolutely no sense. Julie, here's my beautiful Julie. Alrighty. Oh, sweet Lord, I think something is playing over here that is not supposed to. Alright. Okay, it's all good. It's sent out. It worked. Woohoo! Okay, Stephanie. High Priestess, with the money you get, run. Just run. I love you, sweetie. You've got this. After me. It's you, sweetie. It's you, my beautiful story time. Yeah, you're going to be next after. So, Julie and Mimi, you're going to be up in about 7-8 minutes. Well, I'll say 10 minutes maximum. Let's say 10 minutes, okay? Storytime Kitchen, you're going to be on up. We have a lot over here, my beautiful Stephanie, of feeling bad, feeling a little bit sorrow, feeling a little bit lost, not really knowing where you're settling into this. But we're trying to look towards the future. So I'm basically going to say we have absolutely no idea how you feel, what you're up to, how you're navigating through all of this. We know that what we're doing is completely unfair to him, but also unfair to you. However, at this moment, I am going to say we do have some major, he has to understand and he has to figure out what he's going to do. He's got choices. What's he going to do into his choice? Is he going to move towards you or is he going to stay stagnant? That's what he has to decide. At this moment, he's into a place where he doesn't really know what to do, where he's still harboring feelings, where he's still looking towards the future, but he knows very, very well that he treated you very badly. So there's a lot of things that are kind of hindering onto his back that he needs to figure out. So I will still say there is love. I will still say there is intention. There is still a look towards a future, but there is definitely today anyways into the energy, an energy of I need to do something. I need to make a movement. I need to make a decision. That is very, very strong. It is your turn right here, right now, sweetie. It is my pleasure, my beautiful love, Sean. You go and order yourself crab cakes and lobster and everything you can at that restaurant. I'm sending you much love, sweetie. Here we go for Julie. No, that was not your reading. Your reading is on its way right here, right now. Let me go and get your questions. And then we're going to go and see Storytime Kitchen, followed out by Yvonne. So let me... Mimi's next, then Storytime Kitchen. Yes, so let's do this. Let's get over here. done. Here we go. So my beautiful Julie, I do have to say the reading is beautiful, and I do have to say I feel as though things are slowly moving more and more and more into the right direction with you guys. Here we go. All right, here we go. All right. Here we go. Julie, I feel like the energy that you're into at this moment, not only is it very beautiful, but I feel, quite frankly, that it is very much centered. And I really do want to acknowledge how much there is. And it's important because I've been discussing this and talking about this with you for a long time, that one of the lessons that is coming on through very strongly with you as much as with Mike is the issue of trust. And I feel like there's a lot of growth coming on through into the self-trust, into the trust of the companionship, of the togetherness, of the union. There's a lot of emotional maturity that you guys are embodying at this time. And this patience isn't something that is passive. It is something that is powerful. It's something that's coming from a place of inner safety, not fear. And that is a huge shift altogether. So when you say, does he consciously feel home and safe with you, consciously speaking? Yes, I do have to say, I do feel as though this is a conscious feeling for him. It's not just a vague emotional comfort. It's something that he recognizes internally. Now, he may not always put the exact words home or safe to it out loud, but he knows that with you, his nervous system kind of settles. Now, you represent calm, but you represent understanding, but you also represent, I'm going to say, emotional acceptance for him. And that is something that he deeply values, even if he struggles to kind of fully express it all together. So it is important to note. Now, what is the sadness about? I'm going to say the sadness coming through isn't about you or the connection. It's about the timing. It's about his own inner limitations. There is a sense of him wishing that he could show up more fully or faster. And I feel like it's paired with frustration at himself for not being there yet. So it's more self-directed. It's more a self-directed sadness than a relationship-based sadness. So you represent relief that kind of within that heaviness, if you will, that kind of helps relieve some of that heaviness. So the sadness is really coming from him, his own frustration upon what he's doing or what he's not doing. And is he going to be having his session this week? And by the way, Mimi and Stormy are next, followed out by Yvonne. So will he have his session this week? He will be having his session this week. There is no doubt about it. I feel like it is going to be happening on to Thursday. So Thursday, I feel like he is going to be having his session. I feel like this session is a lot upon his intention, but also his awareness. Like, he knows that he needs space into his life. Whether it happens exactly this week or slightly after, like, he knows that he needs a space. It is very important for him. Mentally, he is leaning towards a space that is more towards support. And that is progress itself. Overall, I'm going to say that the energy that you're feeding to him, so the energy of being calm, of being grounded, has been very, very stabilizing for him and has given him a very stabilizing type of effect, even into the silence altogether. So you're not being forgotten. You're not being disconnected. The bond is very much there, and it's felt on both sides. It's just that it's expressed into a different kind of a way at this moment. So I feel like the therapy is going to be a little bit kind of working onto that. His intentions and his awareness. That is very important. And I feel as though it's very important for him altogether into his life, not just necessarily within love with you. It's very interesting and very important for him to take his intentions and to move them on forward, but also to realize the abundance and the people and everything that he has around him so he doesn't end up losing that. What's going on? I don't know. What's going on, Lisa? What's going on? What's going on, my beautiful Simpson? I don't know. Hi, Elaine. Good night, Elaine. That's a hi and a bye. What's going on, Simpson? What's going on, sweetie? Why? What's going on? What? I don't know what's going on. What are you talking about? Trust the love, sweetie. Trust the love. Yes. Stormborn. Thank you so very much, sweetie pie. You're going to be on up soon. All right. Just give me a few moments until I get to you, sweetie. All right, Elaine. Not a problem, sweetie pie. I'll be with you guys shortly. All right, my beautiful Valerie. Also, I do see him overcoming it. I have no idea that, not no idea. I have no doubt that he is going to be overcoming it, sweetie. Yes, I know, Johansson. I'm gonna update this list. I'm gonna update it. We do have our Page of Swords all together. We do also have our Knight of Cups, and we do also have our High Priestess. So it's a yes. He is gonna make it through, sweetie. Oh, that's all you want to know, my beautiful Lisa Simpson? Ah, yeah, let me go see. You didn't send anything out yet, right? You didn't? Let me go see. You want to know if you're going to make it a second interview. You made the first one this week. My Queen of Swords, my Five of Pentacles. I love you, sweetie pie. I feel like it's a little bit complicated, quite frankly. I'm actually going to have to say, sweetie pie, I feel like it's a no. But I love you. I love you. Yeah. Oh, we've got this, Julia. We do. We definitely do, sweetie pie. I am going to go and see Mimi, and then I'm going to update the list for everybody, okay? So just give me a few moments over here, sweeties. Mimi is on up next. Well, it's my pleasure, my beautiful. Love you. Love you, my beautiful Elaine, sweetie. Hello to everybody. I'm gonna go see Mimi, and I'm gonna update the list for everybody, okay? So just give me a few moments, sweetie pie. We're gonna end the live at 10:30 tonight, okay, for everybody? So let's just go see Mimi. All right. So Mimi, I'm going to put you a timestamp. Story is next, followed out by Yvonne. So, Mimi, you're going to be over here. We are, my dear, Juanson and Lila. So, 10:30, my beautiful Lila, sweetie. Mimi, you're going to be at 40:30. And here we go. Stormy's up next, okay? Thank you, my dear Juanson. Exactly. That's pretty much our usual time. For a long time, it's our usual time. Okay, so Mimi, what is happening with you, sweetie? Stormy, you're next. Alrighty. There's a shift into your energy, my beautiful Mimi. There's a certain shift into your energy compared to before. Already there is one. And it's going to continue to shift and shift and shift and shift and shift and shift. It's going to continue to get better. All right? You'll have your ups, you'll have your downs, you'll have your roller coasters, but it's getting better. First of all, the course and speaking up, no, the energy doesn't show that your colleagues feel like you talk too much. Maybe you think that you talk too much, but they don't feel like you talk too much. What actually comes on through is that you're engaged and that you're confident and that honestly, you're really knowledgeable. So you answered questions because you knew the answers. And Sam in particular noticed your competence more than anybody else or more than anything. I feel like it was observing rather than judging altogether. If anything, I'm going to say you came across as being very capable and actually very, very present. As for CH and MT, I'm going to say coming later didn't change that impression. They saw you already as settled and kind of participating. There's no sense of criticism around you or how you did or anything as such. It's more of a neutral, like she handled herself really, really fine, really well kind of a way. So you can let that worry go completely, throw it out the window, sweetie. Now, what you said about crying everything out is important. That release, like I said, really did kind of lighten up your soul. You're not numb, but you're detaching emotionally from things that used to drain you. And that's actually a sign of healing, but it's also a sign of strength. So you're starting to choose peace over reaction. And that's a really, really big step forward. As for what's coming next, the energy does show more emotional stability, less drama around you, and a feeling of regaining your footing. So things don't suddenly become perfect, but they become easier to handle for you. I feel like you're entering more of a phase where you can care less about the noise and more about your own well-being. About Mr. Harry, sweetie pie. Mr. Harry. He's like that hair onto your chin. You can't get rid of him. I don't know why I say that. I don't know why. Sometimes you got a hair. I don't have a hair on my chin, but I know somebody who's got a hair in their chin, and it keeps growing back. Again, it's not me. I don't have that hair under my chin. I'm not going to say who it is neither. I'm not going to give out that vulnerability. That being said about Mr. Harry, he does think about you. His thoughts are there. They are quiet. They are reflective. And they are a little bit nostalgic. But there is a sense of him missing the emotional comfort and the understanding that you brought into his life. Now, his feelings are not loud. They're not impulsive. They're steady, sweetie. He feels your absence more than what he actually lets on. But you don't know because he doesn't speak about it. So your bond hasn't disappeared. It's just become calmer. It's become less charged at this moment. And so the connection kind of feels like it's resting. It's not broken, but it's resting. And your energy is still recognizing each other, but you're no longer carrying it all alone. And that's actually a healthy thing. About the Joel situation, honestly, I feel like this is more about him than you. Accusations like that come from a place of insecurity, of projection. So the fact that your team was upset onto your behalf does actually say a lot. People see your intentions and your kindness really clearly. You're not numb to that. You're just kind of done letting unnecessary things kind of affect your peace altogether. So I'm going to say, sweetie, you're doing better, lighter, stronger, slowly reclaiming yourself. Keep choosing calm because it suits you quite well, sweetie pie. It does. It does. It does. It does. Never on your chin, right? I hear tell. I'm not going to say who I know who's got a hair onto their chin. They pluck it every month. All right. Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm going to go and see story time. Okay, after story time, I'm going to see Yvonne, all right? And then I'm going to update the list at that point in time, sweetie pie. So story time, I do have you a couple times over here. Just hold on. The first question is the story C is telling you about the young girl true? Yeah. And have C and you reach the end of the line, or will it revive? Okay, let's go and see first of all if the story that C is telling you is true, yes or no. Yvonne, you're up next. All right, so Yvonne is next onto the list, and then I'm going to update anybody else who's going to be upcoming. Well, good for you. It made you sing. I like that. All right, is the story about the young girl actually true? I'm still going to say no, sweetie. So I'm going to say the story about no. I'm going to say no altogether upon that. I don't believe that it is. So is the story that C telling you about the young girl true? I will still say that it is a no. Now, have you and C reached the end of the line, or will this revive? You know. When you know. You know. But we don't always want to see. What I'm going to say is this. Honestly, into my mind, I'm going to say it's not going to revive. I don't feel like it will. It could have some little ups and downs here and there. Like it could revive itself a little bit every once in a while, but I don't believe that it will, sweetie. Like into the overall, into the future, is it something that is viable? I don't believe that it is, my sweet love. You could have a couple little perks. It's almost like having espresso coffee. Every once in a while, there could be some upcoming roar, but that's it. I feel like it's going to end up like a little kitty cat. So I'm basically going to say I do not feel, unfortunately, that it is going to revive, but you're probably going to have a little bit of some roller coaster movements where it's going to be a little bit up and a little bit down along the way. You can move if you want to. You do what you want, sweetie. It's cold over here. It's cold. I know. The moment you know, you know. It sucks. The moment you know, it sucks. It sucks. It sucks like heck. We can all say it. It sucks. It's horrible. It's bad. It's shit. It's crap. Nobody likes it. We can all agree that that sucks. But sometimes you know. But you still hold on to it anyways. And that's okay too. That's okay too. It's part of the whole deal. Your collaboration, absolutely. Let me go and see about the collaboration. I'm going to go and see, first of all, do I see him becoming a father again? Yes, I do. I do within the following, I'm going to say 2 years, 18 months to 2 years. 18 months to 2 years is going to be my answer. So I will say yes. Into the collaboration. Hey, bright eyes. How are you doing, sweetie pie? Happy New Year's to you, my love. Oh, sweet Lord. Look at that. I got all these cards that are spying at me. Look at me into the face. I don't want you. I don't want to look at you. Honestly, what have I been up to? I don't know. Okay. We're good. Here we go. Yeah, nice to see you, sweetie. Hold on, Yvonne. I'm going to come and read that in just a few moments, sweetie. Your collaboration, how's that going to go? It's going to have its own challenges, sweetie. Overall, you're not going to get what you want, but it's going to end up being good. Okay, so you're going to have some challenges that are not expected. Absolutely not. All right, you're going to have to work a little bit harder, put a little bit more motivation, a little bit more time, a little bit more love, a little bit more effort, a little bit more patience. At the very end of it all, will it be worth it? Yes. But will it be complicated? Absolutely. I didn't say it's a bad idea. If you want to move, you can move. It's a beautiful place to move to. I just said it's cold. What's a long-term outcome of whatever relationship C is in now? So what is a long-term outcome of whatever relationship C is in now? And will there be a renewal between you guys? For the moment, I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune. I'm seeing some strength. I'm seeing our Queen of Cups. I'm actually seeing that whatever relationship C is into now, it's not necessarily that C is going to be leaving, but the other person is going to be leaving. Lack of strength, lack of forward movement, not seeing each other onto the same path. So there will be somewhat of an ending. It's like I'm looking at point A and you're looking at point C. We're not looking at the same place. We don't have the same directions, not the same plans, not the same ideas. So I feel as though whoever it is that he's going to be, that C's going to be into a relationship with, is going to end up ending because they do not have the same plans towards the future. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith, sweetie pie. Is there going to be a renewal between you guys? Like I said, there's going to be some ups and there's going to be some downs. Ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. So there will be certain little amounts of renewals, little different thoughts, little different ideas, little boundaries, Chariot coming through. So it is a yes, there will be some ups and downs. There will be some changes. There will be some modifications. But overall, not into the long term. It's not going to give you what you want. Yes, you should. Yes, you should. When you say, should you reply to the last message? Hold on. Should you reply to the last message of C? Yeah, you should. You should. I don't believe in not replying to people. I feel like it leaves a lot of... You definitely should. It leaves just that energy that is up there that makes no friggin' sense. So should you? Yes, you should. I feel like everybody deserves clarification. Everybody deserves that chance. And when you actually reply, you give yourself that chance to have a reply back to give you that clarity. And I feel like that's important. So don't leave anything unsaid. Don't leave anything that you might feel, oh my God, I didn't say it, or what if I would have said. Don't. If you need to reply back, please do reply back. Replying back, however, does not mean letting your boundaries go. It doesn't mean letting yourself open on up. It doesn't mean letting yourself being vulnerable. You can still reply back while sticking to your boundaries, your wants, and your desires, and he needs to respect it. That's what I'm going to say. I love you too. What are his feelings for you at this moment? Let's go see. I'm going to say love. I'm going to say curiosity. I'm going to say a little bit of obsession. I'm going to say challenges. Love, curiosity, obsession, challenges, wanting to take control. Wanting to be the one who decides. Like he wants to be that master. I am deciding this is what I want. This is what we're going to do. And whenever you don't necessarily follow on through, that creates some problems because it's like he's onto that throne. He wants to be right. He wants us to go that way. If you don't necessarily follow on through, it's going to have repercussions. That being said, he wants you to follow what he wants, what he desires, and how he wants it. That being said, curiosity, love, passion, and I'm going to say a lot of inconsistency. We don't know where anything is going, but we're definitely holding on to you. No, holding back's not going to make a difference. What's important for you to know, my beautiful Storytime Kitchen, it's not that you're doing something that's wrong. It's not that there's nothing. I would appreciate, I can't say I don't want you to. I would appreciate it if you would not bring things back upon you. It's not upon you. It's not upon things that you have done, things that you have said, the way you have said it, or the way that you have acted. This is upon this person, not you. It's upon him, not you. Doesn't matter what you said, how you said it, whatever. It's not you. There's nothing that you could have done that would have actually changed the situation. This is the outcome that he is choosing, that he is wanting for the moment. He's wanting to have that type of situation, and he's wanting to have you onto the side. He wants to have you, but he doesn't want to have you 100% into his life altogether. Are you going to stay where you are at this moment? Hold on. You don't want to stay where you're at this moment, or maybe you do, but there's difficulties, there's issues. You want to hold on to it, but you're definitely going to be moving. So are you going to stay where you're living at this moment? No. There's definitely movement coming within the following, I'll say 3 to 4 months. You're definitely moving. I know, right, Juanson? I know. I know you want to stay. I know you want to stay, and I feel like you want to stay, but I feel like there's challenges within the following 3 to 4 months. Again, things can change. The energy can change, but I'm going to say within the following 3 to 4 months, you're probably going to end up moving, sweetie. I don't know who's going to become a father with. I don't know who it is. I feel like it's not somebody who's consistent, who's going to be into his life forever. I feel like it's somebody who's going to be like, he's going to be a baby daddy for somebody. He'll end up having to pay pension, take care for the kid and everything of the such, but not that much, into the kid's life. He's not living with this person altogether. So I'm going to say somebody that he had somewhat of, some occasional physical activity with, and something happened. And I do feel like he is going to be taking his responsibility, but I don't feel like he's sticking around with this person. I don't feel like he loves this person, but I feel like he is going to be taking the responsibility for whatever is happening with it. Thank you, my beautiful bright eyes. Can you overcome? Of course you can. Of course you can, sweetie. Why couldn't you? Why couldn't you, my love? Be careful, not Juanson. Be careful, Sean. I don't know what you're posting, what you're doing, but you're being banned all over the place. So let me just say this to you, Sean. We love you. We care for you and beautiful Diane. But whatever is a little bit too much that is going on at this moment, just be careful. All right? Stay on guard. Stay on guard. Four of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. You definitely can, but you're going to have to make some decisions, sweetie. You're going to have to make them decisions. Decisions could be difficult, but you're going to have to take things into your hand, especially financially speaking, money-wise. Money, there's things that are going to have to change, modifications that are going to have to happen, and then things are going to be okay. All right? So things will be changing financially. Things will be changing over here also. And I feel like that's what it is. But you have to get yourself out of the rut. Whatever it is that you're holding yourself back, it's like you're holding yourself back and you're wondering what's going on with this, right? I need that to change. I need you to believe into yourself. I need you to believe into what's coming on forward. I need you to believe into all of that. And if you believe into yourself and you believe into all of that, then the really good things are going to be coming towards you. All right, but I need you to hold on to that. I need you to look further upon, and everything is going to be okay. No, everything is going to be all right, sweetie. You're sending me a cappuccino. Thank you. We'll see, and his days alone. Yes and no. He's not married, he's not engaged, but there is somebody who is close to him that is going to be around. I don't know who this lady is. I see her as having a light colored hair, like a blonde hair, almost like a white. And I see this person being intimately involved with him. Are they living together? No. Are they seeing each other every once in a while? Yes. So, yeah. At the very ending of his days, there will be somebody who will be there next to him. Whoever this lady is a good friend, good companionship is what I'm seeing. I am going to go and see our beautiful Yvonne over here. So just give me a few seconds, okay? Hopefully that helped you out, my beautiful Storytime Kitchen. Just give me a second. I'm going to go and see what's happening with Yvonne. And I'm going to update the list, guys. So, so at this moment I am with Yvonne, and then I do have a Stormy, which I believe is KP. I'm gonna say that is you. I do also have Valerie, and I do also have Bright Eyes. And I'm going to say that's going to end for the donations for tonight. So, Yvonne, here we go. And we are going to put you a timestamp over here. No, it's not you, sweetie. It's not you, my love. I'll take out the cards upon it, but it's not you, my beautiful Storytime Kitchen. No, whoever this lady is, it's somebody else, but it's not you. It's somebody who's been around him and who's going to be around him for like the following 5 years, whoever this is. She often puts her hair up kind of a little bit into a bun, and I do see her when her hair is done being wavy somewhere around the shoulders. She wears glasses, but not always. About 5'6", 5'7". But like I said, it's a really good friend, but it's somebody that he does have a good connection with also. No, that's okay. That's okay, Storytime Kitchen. That's okay, sweetie. Don't worry about it. I did yours before, my love. Don't worry about it, sweetie. Yvonne is going to be at 1. Ooh, let's put Yvonne at 103. Okay. I'm just going to go and get your questions. This lady came to work. Here we go. And before I do continue, I just want to make sure that I have the questions for our other beautiful Storm KP. So I think your name is Stormy, sweetie. Hold on. And you were into PayPal. You said you left a PayPal. I do believe she is, but she's a friend at this moment, sweetie. Yes. She's an older woman. They do have somewhat of an intimate connection, they do, but not always, like sometimes, my love. Whoever is KP, so KP, and I believe your name is, I think you said Stormy earlier, who came on in through PayPal. I need you to post your questions, my love. So if you're around, please do post your questions. You are up next. Oh, there you go. It's not Stormy. It's Stormborn. Thank you, Juanson. Stormborn, sweetie. You're next. Please post your question, my sweetie pie. And to the meanwhile, let's go and see for our beautiful Yvonne. Did I say I could see you keeping your home after a fight? There is a possibility, yes, but that's going to have to happen within the following 4 months, my beautiful, within the following 4 months. If you're able to do that within the following 4 months, it's perfect. You'll be able to keep your home, sweetie. You'll be able to stay exactly where you're at. But there's something happening within the following 4 months that is really important for you at this moment. So Stormborn, waiting for you to post your questions. Valerie is going to be on up, followed on out by Bright Eyes. So sweetie pie, Yvonne, thank you for sharing all together, my sweetie pie. What I'm actually seeing at this moment is This woman, I don't feel like this woman is dangerous, but I do feel like she activated something already kind of stored a little bit into your nervous system. Your fear was not about her personally. It was more about her intuition, if you will, kind of reacting to an unfamiliar, maybe a heavy, maybe somewhat of an authoritative kind of an energy that reminded your body of past situations where you felt unsafe, where you felt maybe powerless, where maybe you even felt like you were a little bit judged. So what I'm seeing from this is a little bit like a mirror moment. It's not a warning altogether. Spirit is showing that you're currently, if you will, actually more sensitive and more intuitive. So your body is reacting faster to the different type of energy shifts that are actually coming towards you. And that's why you're a little bit feeling into this kind of a way altogether. It's not that this person is, you know, chaotic or bad or anything of the such, but this is a little bit of the type of shift that I'm actually getting that is coming on through. So yeah, honestly, at this moment in time, like I said, this is a little bit what I'm getting through it. It is my pleasure. Thank you, my beautiful Storytime Kitchen. You've got this, sweetie. I know it's difficult, my love. So what you need to know at this moment, sweetie, is that it's not a warning. It's like a mirror moment. Spirit shows that you're currently into this place where you're more sensitive or you're more intuitive. So your body is kind of reacting faster to different type of energy shifts. Now, her presence felt more intrusive or overwhelming to your own personal space, and that's why the fear kind of came up suddenly. But no, there's nothing that you actually have to be really, really careful for into this. You're good, my love. As for your ancestor message, your ancestors are stepping in kind of calmly, and they kind of want to say to you that you're protected, that you're no longer in different type of situations where other people actually hold a certain power over you. They're reminding you that you survived past environments where fear kind of felt where fear was necessary. But now you're kind of learning that discernment instead of defense. Which is really, really important. As for the angel message, the angels are bringing a certain amount of a reassurance, not alarm. So I need you to breathe. I need you to ground. Nothing followed you home. They're actually asking you to release the energy after noticing it, not to hold on to it, not to analyze it too deeply. Fear that kind of lingers usually means that the body didn't yet feel like it's reassured. So what do you actually need to know right now is you need to take a nice slow breath. You need to ground your feet, even mentally. You need to tell yourself that you're safe at this moment. This was not a bad omen altogether. It was your intuition that was kind of stretching things and kind of learning to observe, but without necessarily absorbing. So the hidden message into all of this is that your sensitivity is growing, and it's always growing. Since I've known you, it's been growing and growing and growing. You know you attract spirits and angels and all different kind of entities, sweetie pie. With that, though, also comes lessons and energetic boundaries, but not necessarily fear. So what you need to know is that you're safe. You're absolutely good. If you want, you can do somewhere a little bit of like a grounding, ritual whenever that does happen. But you're safe, my love, and you're absolutely protected, sweetie pie. You can always send me the information for the personal reading, my beautiful Storytime Kitchen, sweetie. I know, that's the intuition feeling, my beautiful. It is what it is, my love. Where is our beautiful Stormborn? Where is she? In the meanwhile, I'm going to go and see Valerie. All right? That's what I'm going to go and do. Valerie. Followed up by Bright Eyes. Do we have Bright Eyes questions? Maybe I do. Let me go see. Do I, don't I? I don't know. I'm going to look. It's kind of a slow process. I don't. Bright Eyes, if you want to post your questions, please go ahead with it. Valerie, you probably sent them to me into my email, didn't you? Let me go see. And you did. Let's go like this. And here we go for Valerie. Valerie, let us know if you're here, sweetie. You're bored tonight? Well, I'm glad you come and see us when you're bored. You're so funny. You're so cute. Okay, so hold on. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. I'm laughing at your email. Okay, so Bright Eyes, if you can post your questions, please go ahead with it. I also need Stormborn to post your questions. And donations are closing in 7 minutes, so please do post your questions. We're going to be ending on up soon. So here we go. Valerie, you're next. Oh, I need to go see if you're even here, right? That would help. Otherwise, I'll leave you a timestamp. Yeah, I know. You're such a sweetie pie. You're so cute. You're so cute. I know, Yvonne. I know, but it often feels that way. It really does. All right, so here we go. Bright Eyes, I need you to post your question at this moment. I'm with Valerie. I'm going to go and answer Storytime Kitchen after because she just has one little question, and then you're going to be next. So post your questions wherever you are, my love, wherever you are. It almost sounds like a horror movie. Wherever you are, come on out. It's not what I mean by it. Oh my God, what a twisted mind I got. Okay, so E's thoughts about you today. Ooh la la, what do we got? All right, we got pleasure. Ooh, okay. I can't get into pleasurable type of conversations into a live on YouTube. That's got to be private. Okay, so I'm going to say today, I feel like he's feeling more calm, but I feel like he's feeling warm. I feel like he's steady. And I love, my God, the beauty of feeling calm and steady and warm. Oh my God. Like we all want that, don't we? I feel like he's thinking about you into a nice, quiet way. Little moments, your presence, your energy, but not overthinking things. He doesn't overthink things all. Sometimes he does, but not at this moment. I feel like he feels comfortable. I feel like he's feeling grounded when you come to his mind. For somebody who is like him, a little bit kind of introverted, this is very, very meaningful, all right? You bring a sense of ease rather than a sense of pressure. As for this weekend, there is definitely openness. There is definitely a possibility. The energy is not rushed. It's not dramatic. It is natural. It is going with the flow, sweetie pie. Exactly what we want. It's not a forced plan. He's receptive. He's not closed at all. He's just moving at his own pace, and his own pace seems to be a beautiful pace for both of you guys. So I'm going to say overall, the connection is stable. It's gentle. It's progressing. I mean, you're right on time for Valentine's Day. Coming on up, sweetie. Oh, questions are in my email? Seriously? Let me go see. I know, right? Watson, come up, wherever you are. I know. All we're missing is a scary clown. Okay, I don't like clowns. That's why. Maybe some of you guys like clowns. I think they're freaky. I don't think any clown is cute. Emma, I'm sending you so much love, sweetie. And Valerie, let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. Storytime Kitchen before I go see Bright Eyes. Why is C lying about the 20-year-old? Because of fear. Because of fear, sweetie. We're afraid. We're afraid. We're very, very much afraid. We're afraid of what you might think if you truly do find out. We're afraid about thoughts. We're afraid about judgment. And so that's why. Basically, he's got the power to create the life that he wants, and that's what he's doing. He's trying to create the life that he wants, that he desires, that he wants to project without having any issues or problems and without having anybody question him neither. He doesn't like that. No, he doesn't like the questioning. So I'm going to say that's basically what it is. Why is C lying about? Honestly, It's really just a question of comfort for him. He said this, he felt like it would be good, he felt like this would be okay, and he kind of wanted everybody to accept it. But he doesn't want to be judged, doesn't want to be called a liar, doesn't want anything to go around with it. It is what it is. Doesn't even want to talk about it. No, he is not with a 20-year-old. No, he is not. He's lying. He is not about with a 20-year-old. No, he is not. You told him you wanted to change your hair salon? What does he think about your looks? Well, I think he thinks you're beautiful, Valerie. Why do you want to change your hair salon? Did they do something ugly? Or something you didn't like? No, honestly. Sweetie pie. Look, Seven of Swords reverse. No, sweetie. You're beautiful the way that you are. Don't change a darn thing. He doesn't care about your hair salon, okay? He doesn't care if your hair is blue, purple, pink, red, yellow, short. He doesn't care, okay? You're a sweetie pie. Don't worry about it, my love. You're cute, just the way you are. Still a hair salon or not. No, she did not leave another woman for him. My frig. No, he's trying to pump up his ego is what he's trying to do. No, 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 sweetie pie. All right, here we go. All right. No, she did not. No. Yeah, Valerie, he does love you for who you look like and what you are. He doesn't care if you got blue, purple, pink, green, long hair, braided hair, hair in a bun. If you've got red lipstick, pink lipstick, fake eyelashes, he doesn't care. Actually, he doesn't like the fake stuff, so don't do the fake stuff. Yeah. No, Storytime Kitchen. Whoever I'm seeing is like 43 years old, sweetie. Yeah, no, whoever it is like 43 years old. No, 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 no. We just still don't have Stormborn, do we? Bright Eyes, you said you're into my email. Let me go and see. Where are you? I don't have you, Bright Eyes, into my email. Do you mean PayPal? Because PayPal, I have got nothing. An email, I have nothing. Oh, yes, you just popped up. Look at that. Oh, la, 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 la. Okay, let me go and see. Here we go. All right. All right, hold on, my beautiful bright eyes. Oh my God, j'arriverai jamais à t'en faire tout ça en 30 minutes. Je te reviens, ok? Donne-moi 10 minutes. All right. Do you have to worry about job security? Yes, you do have to worry about it. You have to worry about it within the following 6 to 8 months. Whatever the heck is happening within 6 to 8 months, there's going to be somewhat of a regroup. There's going to be somewhat of a reorganization within the following 6 to 8 months that could leave you a little bit onto the side. So do you have to be careful? Yes, you do. Within the following 6 to 8 months. If you're able, into the meanwhile, to look for something else, please do so. If you're able to have different type of collaborations with people, please do so. Honestly, everything is playing itself within the following 6 to 8 months. There's a lot of things that are kind of juggling, moving a little bit all over the place. And I want you to be careful for that. All right. So I'm going to say, do you have to worry about your job security? Yes. Not right away. I'm going to say starting into, I don't know, let's say June to September, October. All right. June to October is going to be the period where it's very difficult. You have to be careful for. And this is your first time doing taxes. Are you going to be successful doing them part-time? It's a lot of work. Oh, my dear Lord. I don't even want to do them. I've never done them. I've never, ever done them. And I don't even want to do them. I don't. I send that out to people who know what they're doing. They know what to do, where to do, and where the right places are. For me, it'll just end up costing me a whole bunch of money for no good reason. Are you going to be good into it, sweetie? You will actually be quite good. You will have a couple little questions here and there. You will have some moments where you're going to be like, ooh, is this good? Is this okay? Am I doing well? But overall, you're going to be really quite successful. So I'm going to say bright eyes, believe into yourself, sweetie. And whenever you have questions, go out, ask somebody who really knows. Go, refer, check out, check the books, check the documentation, do whatever it is that you've got to do. But you're actually going to be really good. You'll have a couple questions, you'll have a couple challenges, but you're going to do great. Absolutely. As for you and Anthony in 2026, so things are moving, things are changing, and things are growing closer. Let's go see what 2026 is holding. My God, 2026, it sounds like so futuristic, doesn't it? 2026. I used to watch, I don't know, like Terminator and stuff. Was it not like the year 2000? There's like a garage. I don't know. It's like 30 minutes away from my house. I used to live into that town. And it used to be called like Garage Year 2000, I don't know what. And then it changed because we hit the year 2000. And it changed names 3 times to be futuristic or to be on point. Now they're not changing it anymore. Anywho, here we go. I've never been to that garage, by the way. I just kind of think it's funny. So, Anthony and yourself, are you growing closer in what actually happens? Yeah, yes and no. I feel like what you got can grow closer in certain little matters here and there, but is it truly growing into the way that you would like it to? No. Like, I don't see you guys. If you're wondering by the end of 2026 or in 2026, are you guys into this partner relationship, intimate, just you and him, and everything is going fantastic? That I will say no. Will you continue into the abundance that you're into at this moment? So you're meeting on up, you're having good times, you're having good conversations, you're moving forward, you feel like you're growing into things. That I will say yes. But I feel like it's a little bit kind of stagnating into that. Again, things can change. 2026 has just begun. A lot of things can change. You can change. He can change. A lot of things could be happening. But for the moment, I feel like there's a recognition of the way that you guys are, of the feelings that you guys have. But I don't necessarily see it being expanding into something that is exponential at this moment. Good night, my beautiful Valerie, sweetie. No. The person that I see Storytime Kitchen that he's finishing, that is there whenever he passes away, is the older lady who has like whitish blondish hair. But it's not the baby mama. Whoever this baby mama is, it's somebody, like I said, that he's seen every once in a while. Something happened. He's going to take care of his responsibilities. Nothing much more, sweetie. Yeah, we don't know who Stormborn is, right? Stephanie, sweetie, is his intentions. We're going to put Stephanie and we're going to go see Watson into the meanwhile. 125. Watson, you're going to be on up next, and donations are, yes, closed at this moment. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith, for posting. Absolutely. So you're wondering, my beautiful love, is Jay's intention still to reconcile and to make it right? My King of Pentacles at this moment doesn't know what to do. He's got a lot of challenges. He's resting, but doesn't necessarily want to rest upon it. He believes into you. He loves you, still holds on to you, but he still has a lot of sadness. I'm basically going to say to you, what he's lacking over here is strength. Are his intentions still to move on forward towards you, to try to make things better and a reconciliation? Yes. When is that going to be happening? And when it's going to be happening, or how it's going to be happening, is still up into the air. So I'm basically going to say to you over here, sweetie pie, I feel like there's a lot of energies that are going on through. He does care. He does love you. He still does. He does still think about the reconciliation. He does still want to make things right, but he doesn't know how to do it. So he's still a little bit at a loss. Hey, Elaine, sweetie. We are going to move on forward over here to go and see Juanson, and here we go. So Juanson, my love, to finish on up. Juanson. Let's go for the love and the general reading altogether. Love, we're kind of waiting for love to pop on into our life, but things are moving forward. Things are moving slowly. I'm actually going to have to say over here, I feel as though, generally speaking, with love, we're just kind of waiting for the flow of things to happen. Within work and everything of the such, things are what they are. I don't necessarily see a lot of changes, a lot of modifications. I'm not even sure. You might end up having a half a day off this week. Other than that, I do see maybe 2 or 3 little red vests, but they're not bothering you. I'm going to say you're going to have a good week at work. I'm going to say passion-wise, things are stagnant. They're moving the way that they should. And I'm going to say love is a little bit stagnant also. How is Elizabeth doing today? And did she have a stress-free day? The Sun, she's got like ideas. She's got new clarities that are coming through into her life. Is she happy? No. Are things a little bit better? Yes. Is the chandelier man being a pain in the butt and not really listening to her? Absolutely. Her thoughts about you today. She thinks about you. She wonders about you. She's wondering how you're doing. She's actually kind of wondering if you're even into a relationship with somebody else. She's curious about it. What she would like to say, you've been very important into her life, but you're still very important to her life. So I'm going to say as the future kind of develops itself, she still doesn't want to lose you. You're still as important to her life as, well, I'm actually going to have to say you used to be. Nothing has truly changed upon that. Here we go. Let's go with an angel and oracle message. And here we go, sweetie. So, All right. Angel message. The angels want you to know that love has not left your life. It is simply changing forms so it can return to you in ways that feel more aligned and more genuine. You're being held energetically, even in moments where you laugh it off. Your heart is stronger than you realize. And Oracle message. This card speaks of soft reconnection and emotional echoes. Someone from your past still holds you into their thoughts from time to time, but more importantly, the universe is opening space for new affection. All right, love messages. You mattered more than you think. I still smile when you cross my mind. Your love has left an imprint. You're so easy to care about, and someone will choose you without any hesitation. You don't need to chase love, it recognizes you. That being said, we will end the live for tonight. And we shall see each other tomorrow, my sweetie pie. So have a beautiful evening. Thank you everybody for joining us, and we'll see each other tomorrow.